Hello and welcome to Tarot Speaks. This is your October 2018 love reading for Virgo. Virgo, we will be looking at the energy you bring to this situation or this relationship and the energy that your partner brings. We'll be looking at how you view your partner as well as how your partner views you and the energies between you. So, Virgo, you have the Four of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Empress. What I got from these cards were that you may be searching for a new place of residence, trying to decide what will be the best place for you. You may be confused as to what will be more stable. You do have the stability, the determination, the ability to choose where you want to live and what situation you want to be in, but you may be confused during this time as to what to pick, who to pick, or what situation to involve yourself in during the month of September. This is a love reading, so you may have multiple options in relationships and you're feeling really stable in your own personal life. You're feeling really stable, you're feeling really abundant. You may also be pregnant during this time, and that may be why you're looking for a place to move to. For some people, and there may be some confusion around, or maybe you didn't know you were pregnant and you find out in October and now you have to move, or this brings some sort of happiness into your home. So how you're viewing your partner during the month of September, you have unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. So there may be some options you have in terms of again, I'm getting the pregnancy situation where you may have gotten pregnant and maybe looking at your options in terms of, like I said, where to live, how to go about providing for a child, or providing a place to settle down during the month of September. With unity, you're looking at the old way in which you used to do things, or your partner is looking at the old way in which they used to do things, and they want to bring some sort of balance to the situation. They may be considering commitment or marriage during this time. We do have the Emperor here, but we're looking at unity, and you're viewing your partner as someone that you want to come together with, someone with some wisdom and some understanding, someone who is very spiritually minded, and maybe someone who is well recognized in the community. Between with the unity card, we have embrace, which is the world, and the third eye chakra, which is I see. We are talking about endings and new beginnings. You may see yourself, or your partner may see themselves starting a new beginning with you. They may be really opening up and seeing, new ways of interacting with you, new ways of just viewing this relationship in general, especially if if you find out you are pregnant during the month of September and you're looking for a home. They're looking at new ways in which they can accommodate a child in a home, or new ways in which you may have several children. So they're looking at things from a different perspective during the month of September, and there's going to be some endings of some old cycles or some old ways in which they may have had maybe some old addictions, or maybe some old spending habits, things of that nature. And now you're focusing more on the home and the family and bringing things together. Your partner's energy is the Two of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. So they're in reflection mode. They're evaluating their emotions towards this relationship during this time. There may be some time spent by themselves. They might go off on their own and really go within to reflect on the direction in which this situation is going. If you are a third party in the situation. Now, this may not be for everyone. If you are a third party in a situation, they may be thinking of you during this time and really evaluating what to do about a new child, a new situation in which that's developing with you, and also needing to make a choice when it comes to an old situation that they are in. But if that is not the case, they're just in reflection mode. There's some changes that are happening, and they want to go deep within in order to make the right moves, in order to see past the old way of doing things and really evaluate, how to go about making this a solid commitment. How you're viewing how your partner is viewing you as the Prince of Winter. Intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. Need to act quickly and decisively. Sudden or unexpected changes. So like I said, you may be having a child, and this isn't sudden news to this person. And you might come in and suddenly give this news to this person. This is what I'm getting from this page, or this Knight of Swords coming in with some news. It may be a little erratic, or maybe you're excited. It's the truth. So it's something that you came in and said quickly and let them know about. And with that, we have the Shine card, which is the Sun, and the Rebuild card, which is the Tower, which is indicating sudden news that brings happiness, some sudden happiness about maybe this pregnancy or a new opportunity to move into a new place. If you're not pregnant, you just have some sort of stability, and now you have a new opportunity to move in any direction you want, and you're very excited about this new beginning. You're very happy about being able to open up to new opportunities during the month of October. And this is how they're viewing you. The energies between you are the Emperor, the Prince of Summer, which is the Knight of Cups, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, a need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience, and well-deserved reward. Now, this is the Nine of Pentacles. We're talking about bringing some structure and order to a relationship. Maybe you were single, or this person was single, and you're determining how you're going to come together. You may be dealing with your husband. This is a husband and wife combination. So this may be your husband, and you suddenly find out you're pregnant, and things come to a happy point where you're able to gain some sort of financial stability within this relationship, even while having a new child. For others, if this is a third party situation, you may be a third party, and you trying to bring order to a situation with someone where you fell in love with them, but you're still independent of this person, and you're needing to come to a place where you can bring some sort of agreement between you. And this has your partner in reflection mode, and you're a little confused about what direction to take, even though you are stable and you have what it is that you need to create the stability and a happy home life. You still want this person involved in the situation. So you have multiple options of whether you want to keep this child or not keep this child. And this is what I'm seeing with the Seven of Cups being here. For others, this Nine of Pentacles is indicating you being single, falling in love, and getting either engaged or married to a particular individual with the Emperor and the Unity card, and you being the Empress. And maybe someone is reflecting on making this a solid commitment, or marrying you, or proposing during the month of September. This could be you, or this could be the partner. I'm viewing this as the partner, as they have the High Priestess being in reflection mode over their emotions and really going within with the Hermit. You could be dealing with the Virgo, or you could be dealing with Virgo. You are the Virgo, but you could also be dealing with another Earth sign or Virgo, a Aries, a Libra. Just depend on who you are, but it could be any sign. But this relationship is coming to a place where you're deciding which direction to take things. You want stability. You have the ability to have that stability on your own, but you may have multiple options in terms of homes, where you want to live, how you want to live, who you want to live with, and you're making this determination so that you can have some sort of stability in your home and bring things together and bring an end to a cycle that you've been going through during the month of September and previously. But this news that you brings to your partner is happy news during the month of September about either a pregnancy or a new beginning or some new finances. And now you're kind of in your head about where to take things and what direction this should go, which may bring you a little confusion, but you are stable during the month of September. Now, with unconditional love and guidance for Virgo, we're going to pick two love cards for Virgo and two for their partner, and an advice card for each person. With unconditional love and guidance for Virgo, what is the messages for Virgo? Past life relationship, you have known each other before. True love, this is a romance of a lifetime. So if you are married to this person, you have opportunities now. Maybe there's been a change in your finances or a change in, like I said, residence. And now you have options in which you can decide where you want to go, what direction you want to take things. You've known this person for a long time, or this is a person that you're coming back together with after a lot of confusion about the direction things were taking. But you're feeling like this is the person that's meant for you during the month of October. You're feeling emotionally fulfilled with this person. There's a lot of passion and love between you in the month of September. And also, I'm seeing, like I said, a new addition. We have two people here, and then it turns into three. So there may be a new baby that comes along in this relationship, and now you're making plans for the future. Unconditional love and guidance for Virgo's partner. Virgo's partner has engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So yeah, your partner may be in reflection mode during this time about this relationship and where it's going and how to go about making that commitment towards, like I said, marriage. We have the Emperor and the Empress here, so they may be contemplating on an engagement. Talking about engagement with each other, talking about the direction this relationship is going, bringing it into some old cycles because you have some news. And, even if you're married already, maybe you're renewing your vows or your relationship deepens because of a birth of a child. At the bottom of the deck, you have stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So I feel like you have reasons to be optimistic for your future, especially if you're having a new child or if you're moving to a new place, a new area. Brings new energy and new people and new friends and a new sense of emotional fulfillment. With the Prince of Summer being here, you're ready to gain that emotional fulfillment in that relationship and bring some structure and order to things so that you are both, if you are in a partnership and you're having a child, so that you are both financially stable. Now, if you're in a third party situation, you're independent, you're financially stable, you're in love with a certain individual, and you're contemplating whether or how to bring structure and order to the situation, how to incorporate a child into the situation. You may find out that a third party has a child that comes into your situation, and this makes you, or this not makes you, but you end up single after finding out some news. But what I'm seeing is that two people come together after finding out they have a child, and you're determining where to move to, what steps to take in order to deepen the commitment between you. and they're telling you to stay positive, stay optimistic. You're going to come out of the confusion about where to go, how to get there, and how to go about doing things. Two people are becoming three. There is progress coming, a progression in a relationship. There needs to be heart to heart conversations about marriages, deepening the bond between you and a particular individual. If you're not married to this person, maybe you decide to do so. And that's the ending of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one that you see coming, or that your partner sees must happen as you progress throughout this relationship. But they're viewing you as being very excited and happy about this change, about this new beginning, about this ability to rebuild this relationship in a new way. And you're being asked to stay optimistic about your love life during the month of September. So you have trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's a loving voice, and have faith in your intuition. So trust your intuition in terms of choosing if you are in a situation with the person and it's a third party situation and they've had a child, and they're trying to have heart to heart conversations because they want to commit to you, you're going to have to trust your intuition as to whether or not you will accept this person, accept this child. Trust your intuition when it comes to picking a home for yourself, picking a place that is stable, picking a place that has good schools, and the things that you need in order to raise a family. But they're telling you to trust your intuition. If a certain place isn't right for you, if a certain person isn't right for you, if a certain situation isn't right for you, don't go for what you don't feel is intuitively speaking to you. You're trying to bring order and structure to a relationship, and you don't want any mishaps. I kind of feel like this need for perfection, but you're being asked to trust your intuition when you feel like something isn't clicking, or if you feel like you may even feel like you're pregnant and you need to trust your intuition that you are pregnant and go get it checked out. That may be it too. But we have the Emperor and the Empress here. So like I said, trust your intuition in terms of your relationship when it comes to married people who, or married couples, I should say, in the direction you're taking this relationship. Understand that if you stay positive, you will have positive results. You need to have those heart-to-heart conversations. You may have been with this person for a long time, or you may have left this person and come back in order to give them this news. But you have to trust your intuition as to what direction you want to take things moving forward. Respect is what your partner has. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. So yes, they are evaluating situations right now. So they're probably getting information or getting help from their friends, family members. I'm also getting if anyone is doing, what do they call it, in vitro fertilization, choosing the right methods. I don't know anything about that, but choosing the right methods. If you're adopting, trusting your intuition about the child that you adopt and the choices that you have. But that's not going to be for everyone. Like I said, between the both of you, you have the Emperor, the Page of, or the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So someone who is single now becomes, gets an offer to commit to a situation. And maybe your partner is reflecting on whether or not they want to commit, and you need to have these conversations with them so that you can end this cycle of confusion between the both of you, especially if you're having a child, or if you have a newfound abundance or ability to bring stability to a relationship. You may be excited about a new beginning that you have that brings you happiness with this person. And they're going to have to see things in a new perspective and embrace this new way of doing things, because they have to come out of this old mindset, or a old mindset that they may have had before. Maybe they are very religious, or maybe they have certain values in terms of their upbringing, and they're going to have to reevaluate those in order to connect with you in a different way, so that you can bring stability to your home and stability into your relationship. But stay optimistic about this relationship, because things are beginning to come together. You will be able to rebuild the happiness within this partnership, and it may come through a child. At the bottom of the deck, we have transformation. You use the power of love to move through illusions and shift into awareness. So whatever was happening before this news come in, before this new love comes in, before this news of a child comes in, or before this evaluating of a relationship happens, understand that this transformation is necessary. Trust your intuition about what direction to take things. Understand and that your partner respects your decision in terms of if you are deciding whether or not to keep a child, whether or not to adopt a child. Your partner is open to conversations about what to do in a situation. They are ready to commit no matter what decision you make. They want to commit to the situation. They are ending some old cycles because they see things are changing and starting to come together and starting to grow. And there will be some sort of structure built between the both of you. If you were single before the month of October, some of you will find new love, and there will be a pregnancy and a marriage. And that could be in the future. But transformations are happening in the month of October. As long as you keep a positive mindset, trust your intuition in terms of your direction and what it is you want to see happen or move forward in the month of October. And your partner, like I said before, they're on board with whatever it is you decide. They are reflecting during this time. They do have some hidden emotions and some feelings that they may have to have conversations with you about, but they are open to your perspective on the situations. So I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how these videos are resonating for you. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you so much to my new and my old subscribers for watching. And until next time.